Hey there, I'm Nate, and I'm going to walk you through the first area in our Plaguestone series, the Glen of Mutant Plants. Let's go take a look at what horrors lie within. All right, so in the Glen of Mutant Plants here, the players are going to navigate their way from the woods into the perimeter of the pen. There is a wall of poisonous thorns that's going to be blocking their way. The center of which has a iris that will open up if they do the right sort of thing. And there are a bunch of strange plants that are guarding the way. They probably will notice unless they're totally dense. It's hard not to notice some of these crazy looking plants. So they have a couple of choices. They can either try and sort of just go hard and fast right through the middle and aggro everything, or maybe they can take the long way around and kind of try and sneak their way in there. It depends on how much of a race there are to get into the pen. So this area is our forest-themed area. Everything is built onto our metal terrain trays here. So these are rigid metal trays that we can pick up, lift up, and fly around. They're double-sided. Other side is force clearing. What's cool about these is our main pieces have magnets in them, so they will stick and not slide. So the bulk of this, we're using a bunch of our Dread Hollow pieces. We have these, a large freestanding stump base here that has an anchor magnet underneath. And then a modular tree top. This is a gnarled old tree. The plants here are kind of dying and getting infected. All sorts of weirdness is happening, so this tree seemed perfect right here. Over here we have a long stump patch, which has a small modular stump there. It has an anchor magnet on the bottom. This thing sticks down. And then we have a modular tree that we're putting here that comes in 4 parts. So there's a bottom part, which is a bare trunk, bottom foliage section, middle foliage section, and top foliage section. And this lets you change how it looks. You can shorten the tree if you want. You can use different segments. Gives you a lot of options for customizing the tree. If you get into combat, you can remove the tree to move your miniatures better, sort of see what's going on and the like. So then we also have, in this encounter, we have these patches of vines. It could be razor vine, it could be thorns, it could just be a pile of leaves. You could have it do damage if you want. It could be like a tanglefoot bag. This is our new mushroom-covered fallen log. Such a beautiful little piece of scatter. You can also flip it upside down if you want to change the look of it. No mushrooms. We've got our small stump patch in the back here. This has a small tree, anchor magnet in the bottom, and then some more of our small tree modular parts. We have these 2 new mutant plant sculpts, which I'm super excited about. So this is the Vine Lasher, and this was specific to the module. It's a plant that can actually move. It has a slow moving rate, and it can lash out and catch you with these things and hold you and pull you in. It works really well in tandem with this other mutant plant. The base of this thing's almost 2 inches long, and it kind of looks like a weird pomegranate with teeth that will really eat you. This one here is a poison bloom. So this is a stationary plant, but if you get too close to it, it emits a cloud of poisonous spores. So the idea is the Vine Lasher will kind of pull you over, hold you in place, and then this thing releases the spores and that'll kill you. So these will be kind of some nasty surprises for the players, and this was a really fun opportunity to do these weird plants specific to the module. And then on the back of this encounter, we have a wall of thorns. So this is our wall of thorns from the Dread Hollow line. We have a new sculpt here, which is this slightly curved wall. It's a 45-degree curve wall. So you can use, 8 of them would make a circle. We've got 4 in here, so you can make a semicircle. We can also use them to do a wavy straight if you want to break up your straight run. Do something like that. So it's gonna be, I noticed people are gonna build some cool hedge mazes and the like with these. And then finally we have this awesome 4-inch arch. This thing is 4 inches long. and the bottom is removable, which you could use this as like, I don't know, some sort of thing over a water if you want, or just like a lumpy bit on the ground. Got some needs. We'll get back to this thing in a second. So the arch itself, the centerpiece is removable. This is, we're calling this the thorn iris. In this thing, it opens and closes. The PCs have to figure out how to open it up. If you want, you can build it in line with the rest of your walls. Use it as a hole in the wall somewhere. Like, great little piece. The center arch, you can also use this standing with the rest of the pieces as an open arch. You could stick the solid straight wall in there if you want to just make it a solid wall. You can build it in line with everything else. We've got holes in the bottom here that take the hinges from our double door pieces. So in this case, I'm taking the crude wooden gate from Caverns Deep. I'm going to pop that in there. And boom, you have a cool gate in the in your thorn arch. Up here we have 4 6x6 terrain trays that are forest to mountain transition terrain trays. These are prototypes, so we don't actually have the metal in them. They're not double-sided yet, but it's going to transition from forest texture to a new mountain texture that matches our Aranthor mountains. So there'll be 4 of these transition trays. One side is a transition A, and the other side is transition B. So it's 2 straight transitions that are slightly different patterns, so they won't look repetitive if you put them in a row. All right, I hope this walkthrough gave you a better understanding of one of the areas of the pen. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you'll stay up to date with all things Dwarven Forge. Thanks for watching, and now it's back to the anvil.